Right now, though, I just want to go around and do some quick introductions. I'm going to post in the chat what I'd like you to list, so just in case you forget. But please just tell me your name, and that's how you prefer to be called. I can see names on the screen, but that doesn't necessarily match the name you go by. Where you currently are, your location, and what's a recent show or movie that you watched. It could be something you watched over the summer, something within the last day or two. If you're not a big movie or show person, you can list a book or video game, whatever you want. So I'm just going to go down our list here, starting with Sloan. Is Sloan here?
I can text her because I think she's supposed to be here.
Okay, yeah, that'd be helpful. All right, Harrison.
Okay. Let's see. My name's Harrison. You guys can call me Harry though. I don't really mind. I'm currently in Tahoe, Incline Village section of Tahoe. Recent TV show or movie. I haven't been really doing a lot of watching lately. I've had a lot of work. That's kind of like filled up my schedule recently, so yeah.
Work like online classes, or you're working somewhere in Tahoe?
No, I have 2 jobs in Tahoe.
Nice. What are you doing?
I have to wake up super early in the morning, blow tennis courts down. I also work at a bowling alley as a cashier.
Nice. Has Tahoe has been impacted by many of the fires, has it? I don't think anything's made it up that way yet, right?
There's been some smoke, but it's also been super windy, so it's kind of negating all the fire that's been happening.
All right. Harmony.
I'm Harmony. I'm currently in Monterey, kind of in Marina. And a recent show or movie, haven't really watched anything. Maybe The Flash.
Nice. I hear that's pretty good. And where are you calling from again?
Marina.
Marina. All right. Nice. Not too far away. Clarence, or do you go by Clara? Oh, got on mute.
Yeah, I go by Clarence, and also Sloane's like joining right now. I don't know what the last thing I watched was. I've been watching a lot of Legend of Korra. So good.
You say Legend of Korra?
Yeah.
All right. I have not heard of that. Is that fantasy, mystery, something like that?
It's I guess you would say it's fantasy. It's like, do you know what Avatar: The Last Airbender is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like the next like story in that like universe. Yeah.
Yes. And where are you calling from again?
I'm in Carmel right now.
Carmel. Nice. All right. Is it Valen?
It's Valen.
Valen. All right.
Yeah, I'm in Salinas, and most recent movie I watched, I think, was Superbad a couple weeks ago.
Nice. McLovin, right? What's the name he gives himself?
McLovin, yeah.
It's pretty good. All right, Thomas.
Yeah, my name's Thomas. I'm in Pebble Beach. Most recent show / movie. I don't know, like I haven't really watched.
It could be a book or a game or whatever, however you're entertaining yourself these days.
Oh, okay. Well, I watched Invisible Man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Heard it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I assume you are related to Will Lansbury.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Okay, Joseph.
Well, I'm Joseph, and I'm in Pebble Beach right now. Haven't watched anything recently.
All right, Joseph, be honest. How many shoes did you buy this summer?
0, actually. 0.
0? Really?
Yep.
All right. That's good. I was always impressed by your collection here. Ryder.
I go by Ryder. I'm currently in Santa Cruz, and I got my brother to watch The Office right before he went off to college, so I was watching that with him a little bit. So.
Nice. Now he'll be quoting that to all the new people he meets in college, right?
Yeah.
He'll be able to keep up with them. So, August.
Hi. I'm in Pebble Beach. I don't know exactly where I am. I guess the last movie I watched was the last Terminator movie because I've been going through the whole series recently.
Nice. I heard the last one wasn't actually too bad in terms of fixing up some plot holes and stuff. So, do you go by August or is it more like August?
I go by Augie.
Augie. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Jacob or Jake.
I go by Jake, but it's just my whole name. And I am in Pebble Beach right now. And the last show I watched was Megamind, and I'm very proud of it.
Is that what is that?
Pharrell, and he's got the big blue head, and it's whoa. Good one.
Nice. All right, Nathan.
I'm Nathan. I'm in Seaside, and I haven't watched any show or movie in at least over a month.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Probably good for your health. Are you a book reader or gamer or anything like that?
I've mostly ruined my sleep schedule with games.
Nice. What's the game you're working on recently?
A big mix of a bunch of different people with a bunch of different people from school here.
Cool. Bianca.
My name's Bianca. I'm in Pacific Grove, and I've been watching Pitbulls and Parolees. Yeah, I've been watching
Nice.
all of that.
That's a fun one, I hear. So sorry if I confused you about the chat name thing, but
No, I was just gonna like write down what I was gonna say, and then like I pressed return to like go below, and then I just sent it.
yeah, watch out for that on the chat. If you ever hit enter, it posts the text. I learned that the hard way as well, honestly. So, is Udaymon here? Didn't see him earlier. All right. Well, hopefully Udaymon will join us later. Summer.
Sorry, my cursor's like on the opposite side. I'm Summer. I'm currently in Colorado, and I just watched a horror movie last night. I don't know the name.
Don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, it was like I was on a Zoom call with someone, and then they like shared their screen because we're like not in the same place, so I do not know the name.
Nice. Yeah, I've heard about this. Netflix has some app too. They call like Netflix Party or whatever, where you can watch things together. Doesn't work all that well though. So, and finally, Abby.
Hi, I'm Abby. I'm in Monterey right now, and I recently just watched Criminal Minds, another show that I watched with my sister before she went off to college.
Nice, fun one. Kind of heavy show as well. So,
Yes,
all right. Was there
we have to
any?
guess who did it, so that's why we.
Yeah. Yeah. And Sloan.
I'm Sloan, and I think the latest thing I've watched is American Horror Stories.
Nice. Where are you calling from, Sloan?
Carmel.
Okay. All righty. Yes. Well, and I'm Mr. Hate. Hate's the name, but not the game. Is a good way to remember how to pronounce that. It's not Height, not German. I'm over in Pebble Beach on the campus, where I hope to see a lot of you, hopefully in January. And I've been working recently on a kind of a mystery show called Mr. Mercedes. It's based off a Stephen King book. It's been a good one. So one of those rare shows which stays very true to the book. It's kind of interesting. So, all right. Just want to go through a couple class materials. Nothing new in terms of books. We're using the same textbook you used in PSI, the Integrated Conceptual Science. So if you have that, you're all set. There's a digital version of that as well. And if you have the digital version, that's fine. We're going to be supplementing a couple of readings with Bill Bryson's A Short History of Nearly Everything. We'll just be reading bits and pieces from this like you did in PSI maybe last year. This is an optional buy though, so if you didn't get it, don't worry. I will provide digital scans of the relevant pages with each assignment that I do. You should be getting in the mail a little kit that looks like this. Inside of it is kind of a creepy looking Ziploc bag full of weird looking tools, but it's plastic pipettes and test tubes and a little sheet of paper and a couple random things we'll be using for some at-home lab activities. So once you get that, just make sure you store it somewhere where you know you can access it. If you don't have it yet, don't panic. It's probably still on the way. If it got sent to the wrong address or something, we'll figure that out. But don't worry if you're not going to be able to get it anytime soon. We'll get creative, and you can use things at home for some of the lab activities we're going to do as well. There were a few things you needed to order. One of them is it's a toy. It's the drinking bird. We're going to use this a lot for states of matter and gas laws, that kind of thing. But again, that won't be till later. So if you don't have it yet, don't panic. You still have time. But you'll need something like that. We'll use that a couple times throughout the year. We're going to be doing a lot of circle drawing. We're learning about orbits and planets and how to triangulate earthquakes. So you'll need a compass, something to draw circles with. If you already have one of these at home, great. If you don't, try to get one. And try to get one that's a decent size. We're going to be probably drawing circles that might even take up a whole page at some point. So you want to make sure you're able to accurately do that. And finally, you just need a graph paper notebook. Just like in PSI, if you took PSI last year, we'll be taking notes, graphing, collecting data, that kind of thing. And I'll give you more instructions on notebook stuff when we meet for the first official class. If you don't have any of those materials, don't panic. Again, I can help you case by case basis. We'll get creative. I will not penalize anyone for missing anything, especially in this first few weeks. And I'll provide digital scans of relevant readings when you need it. Just want to take a quick moment to show you the basics of Canvas. We already visited here earlier, but take some time to check out the homepage. A lot of resources there. Announcements will always appear at the top, and I tend to use announcements a lot just to remind you when our next class meeting is, as well as what the homework is, when it's due, so that's always a good place to check. When you scroll down to that little Bitmoji image that's there, if you click on me, there's a little About Me page. My email's right there on the chalkboard, as well as a link to my Zoom room, so you can always come here to get to that or when we have class meetings. On the bookshelf above my little cartoon character there is a couple different resources, a link to the Stevenson website, link to our textbook, ptable.com, periodic table online. We'll be using a couple of those throughout the year. Feel free to look at our learning goals overall and some of these links here. But again, as I mentioned earlier, this table is probably going to be your best resource in terms of this is where I'm posting homework announcements, links to that, links to our class plans, links to videos of class. It'll all be here. And we'll go into this in more detail the next time we meet for the full period. Oh, sorry, one last thing to show you. There's also a discussion board. If you go to discussions, I have what's called office hours or question and answers, and it's just a discussion board that'll be open throughout the entire year. And feel free to come here if you ever have any questions that you want to ask just about anything. Could be content, could be how things are working. And I'll try to check this regularly and answer things, and you can all see each other's questions and answers here. But if you have a more private question or you just want to chat with me about something, email is the best way to contact me. So, all right. Super excited to be teaching you all. Any questions right now about how things are working, Canvas, materials, whatever else might be on your mind? All right, well, I'm excited to get started with teaching. And again, feel free to contact me via email or use that discussion board if you have questions. Your next period is D period. It's going to start at 4 o'clock. And otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow at 3:10 Pacific Standard Time. So if you're in a different time zone, just do the math on that. All right, it was great seeing you all. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.